Welcome back to another video. This is BT Plays here, and today we are on the Crew 2 and we are testing out the Chevrolet Camaro RS, but it is the Rally Raid edition of this vehicle instead. But before we get into that, don't forget to like and subscribe if you are new, as it really does help out the channel. But let's get into testing out this vehicle, shall we? So let's get into the customization of this thing first. And as you can see, there is no visual parts. Not really surprising. It is a Rally Raid edition of the vehicle, but there is no separate edition of this vehicle, so who knows. But we'll go through some of the liveries. They probably aren't good. I don't know why I have this ugly looking green, this camo green on this vehicle. It's just normally covered up by that. There we go. Normally covered up by that. Let's change that. What colours are there? Okay, even worse. Do we go for like a plain black? Go for a plain black. There we go. That looks decent. And you can obviously change the vanity items if you wish to as well. But let's get into the performance parts. And it is a base level 44 out of 140. And the top speed is around 118 miles per hour. And there's no horsepower. So let's put on the 140 parts. And then we will see how well this vehicle looks on paper before taking it out and testing it out then. But with the 140 parts now on, the top speed is 150 miles per hour. It has 597 horsepower, 0 to 60 in 3 seconds, and quarter mile in 11.03 seconds, and brake distance 60 to 0 is 23.73 yards. Now enough of me talking, let's test out this vehicle, and I will see you at an event in a second. It is Rally Raid season. Is it? I don't know. I don't even think it is Rally Raid season. But we have tested out quite a few Rally Raid vehicles recently, so I guess it is Rally Raid season. Never been a huge fan of Rally Raid events, but I'm just looking for that vehicle that can make me like Rally Raid events. Because I found that the perfect rallycross vehicle just need the perfect Rally Raid vehicle now. And we are completing this on Ace, and I think it was 2 minutes and 17 seconds we need to beat. So let's see if we can beat that time. So it does feel a little bit slow. Obviously you can see my ghost just literally shooting off in front of us. It does feel a little bit slow and a bit heavy. That's the only thing I've got out of it so far. There hasn't been obviously many turns. Here we go. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, this thing feels very clunky. It was very heavy, very clunky. How are we 6 seconds behind pretty much now? Oh, it's only a little minor crash. But yeah, it definitely feels heavy. Not as light as some of the other Rally Raid vehicles I've tested out. A lot heavier. I don't know why. It doesn't look all that heavy. I mean, it's quite thick. It is quite a thick vehicle. It is quite long. And it does have a big old tyre on the back as well, but apart from that it doesn't overly look too heavy. But we are going to try our best to beat that time of 2 minutes 17. Obviously my ghost is ahead, shooting ahead. I think the top speed was like 150, so we're almost reaching our top speed. If we were on a flat for longer, we would definitely be reaching our top speed. There we go, look. Almost reaching, yeah, 150, so we can reach our top speed. It just feels a bit clunky and a bit heavy turning wise, and I mean that's the only bad thing I've found about it so far. I've not actually hit into any trees, which is a first, but hopefully we can finish this event in good time and actually complete this event on Ace, because if we can, that is a big yes from me. Almost at the finish line now. Just don't hit into any trees. I think we've done it just in time, which is very nice and very good. 10 seconds to spare, hopefully. But yeah, the only bad thing I have about this vehicle is the fact that it just feels heavy when turning, and the brakes just don't overly feel great. But the speed wise, it definitely could be better. But we reached our top speed. That's just the acceleration probably. The actual maintaining of the speed is decent. The acceleration isn't too great. But yeah, overall not an impressive vehicle, and probably not a Rally Raid vehicle I'd use all the time. So putting that into perspective, I'm going to give this vehicle out of 10. It was pretty poor. There wasn't much customization either. So I'm going to give it a 6.1 out of 10. Definitely not the greatest vehicle. Somewhat usable, but definitely wouldn't recommend using this vehicle as your go-to. But yeah, I think a 6.1 is fair, and obviously if you have used this vehicle, tell me what you think of it down below in the comment section. And while you're down there, don't forget to like and subscribe if you are new, and I will see you in the next video.